Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Global Network of Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we're looking at the New York Liftoff Film Festival and we're in week 3 of the festival roundups, which means that there's only one more week to go. The festival comes to a close on the 31st, which is exactly 1 week from today. Lots has been happening, and as I've been looking at the data and looking at the statistics that I'm going to announce here today, it's been very interesting to see how things are moving and which projects have held their pole position. I can see there's quite a few people here watching today, which is great. Welcome. The chat room is open, so feel free to put any comments in there. What films are you here to watch? Are you a filmmaker? Let us know in the chat, and I will do my best to share your comments during today's stream. So as I said, we are talking about the New York Liftoff Film Festival, but there's just a bit of Liftoff news that I want to share with you that is happening this week. So the first thing I want to mention is that the Los Angeles official selections went out last week. So if you applied to take part in the Liftoff Los Angeles Festival, then please make sure to check your Film Freeway and to see if you have been notified. The festival is due to start next Monday, so I'll be back here with the final roundup for the New York Liftoff Film Festival, along with the launch of the Los Angeles Festival as well. Then we have our July 1st Time Filmmaker Sessions finalist announcement. So today the festival comes to a close. So this week we'll be announcing the finalists, with the following week the winners of the FT, the First Time July Sessions competition. And finally, the final thing I want to announce this week is that the Toronto Audience Choice Stream, so the winners of the Toronto Liftoff Film Festival in the Audience Choice Award, will be streaming this Thursday at 3 p.m. And we have got 3 confirmed filmmakers on that video call, on that stream, where we'll be delving further into their projects. We'll be having their film muted and screening in the background, and the chat room will be open. So for those that were watching the Toronto Festival, if you have any questions for our Audience Choice winners, you can speak with them directly via the chat, and you'll be able to ask them any questions that you may have regarding their films. I'm super excited for the stream, and if that does sound like something you'd be interested in as well, make sure to click the bell icon so you're notified when we go live on that stream. And we do also have a host of all of the other Audience Choice Award streams that we have done so far this year on our channel, so just go over to there and check. So that is what is happening here this week. Let's get rid of this and let's start looking at the audience round. Let's start looking at the New York Liftoff Film Festival. And just to mention, the chat room is open, so for those that do want to leave a comment, feel free to comment away. So first of all, we're going to look at some festival activities. So what is happening during the New York Liftoff Film Festival? Well, we're almost coming to an end of all of the activities due to the fact that it is entering the final week this week. So we've had our focus group for the screenwriters, we've had our focus group for the filmmakers, and last Thursday we had our online networking, which was a fantastic stream. So thank you to everyone who took part in that, everyone who shared their project and had the opportunity to meet the other filmmakers that are involved in the festival and screenwriters. I think a lot of good networking happened during that event, and I hope that those conversations continue. So where are we? We are almost at the point when we are announcing the network round. So the festival comes to a close on Monday the 31st. On Wednesday, the 2nd of August, we will be going into the network round. So that will be going live from Wednesday, the 2nd of August for 1 week. Thereafter, we will be announcing the winners. And that wraps up everything that the New York Liftoff Film Festival has to offer. So we are going to quickly go through all of the films and have a look at the films that are in the lead so far. So we're going to start with the local filmmakers showcase. This has had some amazing figures come across, as with all of the pages. We've had 110 votes in so far, and we have an audience of around 130, which are fantastic numbers. The film that is currently in the lead and 5 votes ahead is Cut. And Cut is directed by Federico Napolini, and this is a film from the USA. Georgie Harrington, an exuberant fintech entrepreneur, runs online courses that promises success and wealth to its subscribers. However, behind a magnetic screen appeal, George is a high-profile scammer and deceiver, using his course to defraud the public instead of enriching them. So this film is on 25 votes. Closely behind, on 20 votes, we have A Place for Ashes, and this is directed by Barine Nerira and also Melissa Ingle. And this is also a film from the USA as part of the local filmmakers. A Place for Ashes is the story of two sisters, Phoebe, an anxiety-ridden college dropout with a guarded personality, and her younger sister Taylor, a bubbly micromanager with a sunny disposition. The two of them discover how they can rebuild their relationship and why it fell apart in the first place. So now we're going to move on to the judges' select shorts. So again, some fantastic numbers across this page as well. We've had 102 votes in so far and an audience of 110. The first film I'm going to announce is on 20 votes, so it has sprung up a bit from last week, and that is Boomer. This is directed by Nicholas Wolf, and it is from the USA. Young man Charlie has made a hobby of being a boom mic operator and strives to be the greatest. However, his hobby turns out to be a passionate obsession. Then on 14 votes, another film from the USA is A Degree of Uncertainty. This is a documentary and it is directed by Alonso Aguilera. Really well done to both of you. So we're going to move on now to the Trendsetters Shorts page. So this has had, this is the biggest number of votes that I've seen come through in a long time, but the audiences do match. So we've had about 162 votes and an audience of around 170. So really well done to our film that is currently in the lead on a whopping 43 votes. We have Midwest Ice Age. This is directed by Douglas James Corcoran, and it is from the USA. This is a documentary. A Midwest man faces challenges as he realizes his dream of creating an ice carving company that produces sculptures, that produces spectacular art, sculptures, while helping to bring communities closer together. Then the film that is behind is on 33 votes, and this is On with Stefan. This is directed by Stefan Macklin from the USA. On with Stefan follows the antics and adventures of the production crew of a hit new talk show, On with Stefan. Next, we're going to take a look at the features page. So this page is doing well. It has had 16 votes in so far of an audience around 22. We have two films that are in pole position and they are tied on 4 votes each. The first one I'm going to mention is Wayne's Misery. This is a film from Iceland. It is directed by Michael G. The synopsis reads, when two people from New Jersey meet by coincidence in a small town in Iceland, their stories intertwine and turn them to crime. Wayne, a 10-year-old boy, is forced to face his own demons when his psychopathic friend Simon pushes him to commit worse and worse crimes as he slowly begins to lose his sanity. Wayne's father, a police officer, begins to investigate the crimes, leading him to his first crime scene where he met a boy who, even a decade later, still warms his cold sore. And then the other film that is tied on 4 votes is Reach. This is a film from the UK. It is directed by Marcus Fleming, and it is a drama comedy feature. Mark is pushed to the limits when he hires a relentless personal trainer to get him in shape in pursuit of his dream woman. This is a film that is similar to Whiplash. Well, Whiplash meets 500 Days of Summer. There we have it. That is the roundup for this week and for our New York Liftoff Film Festival. Please do engage with the filmmakers on the hub if you are a filmmaker yourself, and the festival is open for 1 more week to watch the incredible films that are taking part in the festival. I'm going to leave you now with a video on how best to place your votes. If you are a filmmaker, an audience member sitting here watching this and you still have to place your votes, you have 1 more week, and this is the best way to do it. Our online festivals are designed to bring much needed new eyes to true indie film. They are a tried and tested method of providing a platform of diverse work to a large audience. The voting process is specifically created to engage people with the collection. Once you purchase the program, to watch the films you'll be sent a ticket email which contains your personal link to sign up to the festival, along with your voting code and link. Before the festival closes, head to the email again to cast your vote. Entering the code in the email will give you access to the form, which will then ask you to select your 2 favourite films and provide some feedback on the projects. Throughout the festival, we'll be running events on our YouTube channel, such as live festival updates, free workshops and promotional filmmaker interviews. Filmmakers will also receive daily updates from the festival. Thank you for participating. There you have it. I will be back next Monday with the final roundup for the New York Lifter Film Festival and also the launch of the Los Angeles Festival. Have a fantastic week and I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Until then, goodbye.